Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Smith, quick one to Metcalf. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. Samuel there to make the catch. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
A first down throw for Purdy. That one incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Gino. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Purdy works out of the pistol. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's taken down up past the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down and 8. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. A hit, and he has lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football.
You can see the returner. He starts peeking at that coverage unit. He feels that pressure bearing down on them, and unfortunately for him, I think when he takes his eyes off to see who's coming down to tackle him, he fails to secure the ball, and they're going to pay the ultimate price now. He's going to put his defense right back out there on the field, and they're going to be in a tough spot trying to keep points off the board.
And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play, a big loss. Purdy now on 2nd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coach.
It is brought in the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Gino. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Straight ahead, it's Walker. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. One quarter. They go play action with Smith. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action now. It's Gino. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Metcalf, left side, he's got it. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. First and 10. Here's Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. He's going to have a Niners first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
All game long, Mike, this guy is asked to make key block after key block for the ball carrier. But this time, the coach is calling him to do the running for a change. And on 3rd and short, no surprise, he gets the job done.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. It's second down. Here's Purdy again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's first and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back is Smith. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He gets that to his big target fast. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. From the gun, it's Gino. That's the big tight end, Pharaoh Brown. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. They run with Walker. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Gino to throw. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's Walker. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. They'll motion over Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will level the score at 10 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. First down throw there is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. On 2nd down, Purdy trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Purdy quickly to Ayuk. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. On second down, it's McCaffrey. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. So Kittle comes in motion. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Gino. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. First and 10 now from the 36. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Big Leonard Williams brings him down. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. He'll get this complete to Walker. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And he will get into the end zone. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after try from Myers. It's up and good. And the Seahawks go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A short one there, caught by Kittle. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
I actually like the call, Mike. I think when you have a fullback that's capable of impacting situations like this, it's a nice change up from more what we're used to seeing throughout the rest of the league.
give for McCaffrey running right. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Purdy now on second down. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. 32 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. On second down, Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll throw again with Purdy. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs. And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On second down, Smith. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Lockett headed in motion. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. The run up the middle, it's Walker. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. Throwing on second down, Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. On the handoff, this is Walker. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up fourth down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to make it a two-possession lead. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And they will not be able to make this a two-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. That's to the right side and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here comes Debo for a jet sweep. So here comes third and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. And just as importantly, stop the clock.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Do better than this.
Here comes second down. They'll motion over Samuel. Here's McCaffrey. McCaffrey, first down and more. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary.
And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll drop to throw. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is one of those throws where I don't think the risk is worth the reward. If you're going to throw the ball into tight coverage and take a chance, it better lead to a big gain. And in this case, a pretty modest pickup, considering that was a risky throw.
And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock. Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. A second down throw for Smith. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Walker. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. They go with Walker. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. To throw. Smith. That's complete to lock it outright. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to win the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So, it's a win.